Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Hillsboro for high school baseball. A North Dakota Region 2 Class B matchup between the Hatton-Northwood Thunder and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. How you doing? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com, our pregame show presented by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Both teams coming off victories yesterday. Hatton-Northwood was a winner in 8 innings at Nelson County, Dakota by a score of 8-4, while Hillsboro Central Valley defeated Mayport CG here in Hillsboro 6-4. That win clinching the top seed in the Region 2B playoffs that will get underway on Saturday at Mayville State University. The Burros 9-1 in the region, 9-6 overall. Hatton-Northwood is in 4th place at 6-5, 7-7 overall. The Thunder wouldn't mind a win and a Mayport CG loss, and we'll see, because that could put the Thunder into 3rd place. We will have to see. And we will have that Region 2B tournament for you starting on Saturday with 3 games on YourLiveEvent.com, and we'll follow the tournament Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if necessary. Today's pitchers, Aiden Johnson will be throwing for Hatton-Northwood, and Bryce Miller throwing for Hillsboro Central Valley. We'll check in with the coaches, Dennis Carpenter from Hatton-Northwood and Benjamin Strand of Hillsboro Central Valley, after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Gold cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
If you're looking for a maintenance-free lifestyle without the yard work and home upkeep, if you want to socialize and expand your circle of friends and enjoy sharing meals and activities with others in a lively community setting, Heritage House Apartments in Halstead might be the perfect fit for you. Find out how you can keep your independence while having access to supportive services tailored to your needs. Call Heritage House in Halstead, 218-456-2105, or visit halsteadlivingcenter.com. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Time now for our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Joined by Benjamin Saran, the coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs, winners 6-4 over Mayport CG, an important win that keeps you on top of the Region 2B standings.
Yeah, it was a big win for us. Obviously, we didn't really even talk before the game about that. That was a chance to go clinch the 1 seed, but we had our number 1 pitcher on the mound, Chase Halfley, and he did a good job. I felt like battling, a little adversity. It was strike zone was a little, hit or miss a little bit, but we tried to not dwell on those things. So we thought he did a good job overcoming that, and kind of keeping them at bay in a couple situations in the middle of the game where it could have gone either way. So, it's definitely good to have a good defensive game and scratch a few runs across to give us a lead.
I was talking with Chase after the game and mentioned little things, and that was in the second inning when Tyson was on. Then I think it was Chase that hit a ground ball to second, and Tyson slid under the tag. The attempted tag by the second baseman, so instead of fielder's choice 1 out, you've got the start of a rally going where you end up scoring 5.
Yeah, and that's the thing we always say, put the ball in play, good things can happen, and we put the ball in play there, and those two guys are always gonna play hard and dive and go for the extra, take every little inch, and that's a big play to keep the momentum going and to get us an extra out. So those kind of plays make huge difference in those type of games.
And a huge hit by Brody Breitenbach, hitting one over the left field fence.
Yeah, it's first one of his career. He's been hitting the ball hard this year, and really came on the second half of the year so far, and he's worked his way up into the middle of the lineup for us, and we think he does a good job of when he stays balanced, he can really drive the ball. So, that was fun for him and fun for his teammates to celebrate with him, and hope for him to continue that as we go on today.
Want to give Matthew Hershey a little credit too. I think it was in the 5th inning with a runner on first. Ground ball hit toward the bag. He is able to flip the ball to short, and you got a double play.
Yeah, and it was actually when he fielded it, I yelled out, "Take it yourself!" for him to just go to second base himself. But sometimes that's not hearing the coach and just doing instinct is a lot better. I mean, that was a great play. So we like him out there for his glove. He's got good hands, and as a sophomore, I'm glad we have him around for a couple more years to make more plays like that.
Now today against Hatton-Northwood, that is a team that you defeated earlier in the year. Talk about that game from April.
Yeah, we had a shutout that game. Did a really good job of keeping runners off the base paths, and today is going to be, everybody's grown quite a bit. It's about 3.5 weeks ago now. Teams can make big strides in that time. So we locked up the number 1 seed. I believe they're in their seed as well, kind of in the middle of the pack there. I don't think they can go up or down today, but obviously you want to keep momentum going. So it's going to be important for us to get out early. Some of the games we've kind of hung around, waited around for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th inning to really get things going. So, it's big for us to try to get momentum going here towards region tournament, scoring early.
And Bryce Miller pitching today. Talk about him and what he throws.
Bryce has been really good for us this year. We were really hoping he'd take a leap this year. Last year he did a really good job, especially towards the end of the year. And he's done exactly what we were hoping. He's done a good job throwing strikes. He's done a good job keeping guys off balance a little bit. And we're going to need him in the region tournament to come up big for us on the mound. So this will be hopefully another stepping stone for him to get into the postseason mode.
Oh, and you've got one more game on your schedule now.
Yeah, good Park River team. We added that to our schedule on Thursday because we have a bye Saturday, so that'll give us a chance to compete one more time and not have 5 days off. So, they'll come down, hopefully get a chance to see some good pitching, for our batters, and then get a few guys on the mound and get some work before the region tournament.
All right, best of luck today.
Thank you.
That's Benjamin Saran, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on yourliveevent.com.
For the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family. committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben brings years of experience and friendly service to every repair, big or small. It happens. Vehicles get damaged, unfortunate crashes, scratches, windshields broken. Ben will take care of it with honest professional service that you can rely on. 701-636-4981, Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Ben says, thank you for your business.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
We continue with our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Dennis Carpenter is coach of the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, and you had a game yesterday, had to play one extra inning, but it was worth it because you won.
Yeah, it was not an offensive slugfest to start out with. It was 2-2 going into the 8th, and then we ended up putting some balls in play, forcing them to make some plays, and we were able to squeak one out.
Tell me about your season.
We're sitting right around 500, kind of bouncing back and forth in that area. Pitching-wise, we've been throwing the ball pretty well this year. Offensively, we're getting there. Still a little bit of work in progress, but we got a good 4 or 5 days before the tournament starts.
Now, it's a breezy day here. The wind is blowing out. It's the same for both teams, obviously, but what do you want your pitchers to do on a day like this?
We're going to want to try to keep the ball down, use our breaking stuff, to get them off time a little bit. Hopefully keep the ball down in the infield.
Aiden Johnson is pitching for you today. Tell me about him and what he throws.
Aiden throws the fastball, obviously. He throws a lot of different breaking stuff. He's got good movement, spins the ball really well.
Who are some of the guys that have been standouts for you this year?
Offensively, the top of the order has really been doing a nice job. Keegan Schrader, Weston Enger leading off. We have a freshman, Axel Johnson's been doing some nice things. Alex Beard's been coming along lately. Bottom of the order is actually picking some stuff up too. So our big thing is just to get on base and put some pressure on.
Is your spot for the region tournament pretty well set?
I think we're kind of sitting at the 4 seed right now.
All right. We'll see you on Saturday for sure on yourliveevent.com, and best of luck today.
Thank you.
Dennis Carpenter, coach of the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Back with more starting lineups after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small town living means big opportunities.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Are you?
Welcome back to Hillsboro. Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for high school baseball between the Hatton-Northwood Thunder and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Time now for our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Leading off for Hatton-Northwood, playing shortstop will be Weston Enger. Hitting second, the catcher, Keegan Schrader. Batting third, the pitcher, Aiden Johnson. Hitting cleanup in left field, Axel Johnson. Those two are brothers. Hitting fifth for Hatton-Northwood, the center fielder, Alec Veer. Hitting sixth at third base, Holden Halverson. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Wesley Milland. Hitting eighth, the second baseman, Ryder Ness. And batting ninth in right field, Blake Adams. Dennis Carpenter's Hatton-Northwood Thunder lineup, Enger, Schrader, and Aiden Johnson, Axel Johnson, Veer, and Halverson, Melland, Ness, and Adams. And it'll be Aiden Johnson, a right-hander, pitching for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. Now for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, leading off the catcher, Tyson Leshek. Hitting second at shortstop, Chase Halfley. Batting third, the pitcher, Bryce Miller. Batting cleanup in center field, Alexander Duffner. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Brody Breidenbach. And he's batting for the left fielder, Griffin Mitchell. Hitting sixth for the Burros will be the right fielder, Braden Chenault. Hitting seventh, playing second base today, Austin Cotton. Hitting eighth at third base, Matthew Hershey. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Brody Dickoff. Pitching for the Burros today will be right-hander Bryce Miller. And those are our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. crystalsugar.com. And that just about does it for our pregame show, brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. This is the final regular season game for Hatton-Northwood. Hillsboro Central Valley added a game that will be played on Thursday here against Park River Fordville Lincoln. Coach Benjamin Strand on the pregame show saying that he wanted to get a game in because they will not be playing on Saturday as the number 1 seed in the Class B Region 2 tournament. Their first game will be Monday, so they didn't want to have a long stretch without playing. That would be about 6 days. So that'll give everybody a chance to rest up and be ready for their first game on Monday. We don't have the official bracket put together just yet. Today's games will have a factor in the bracketing for Region 2 Class B. There will be 3 games on Saturday. This entire tournament will be at Mayville State, and we'll have the games on YourLiveEvent.com. The first game on Saturday will have the number 6 seed against the number 7 seed, with the loser being eliminated. From there on, it's a double elimination tournament.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Hillsboro Sports Complex.
The second game of the day on Saturday will be the 4th seed against the 5th seed, followed by the 3rd seed against the winner of the first game on Saturday.
In continuation with our
and then we continue to Monday with 3 games. The number 1 seed will play, the number 2 seed will play, and then there will be an elimination game.
Today, throwing out the first pitch, we have Hillsboro's own Brian Ambuel.
And then on Tuesday, and I forgot to mention, Monday's play starts at 11 a.m.
For the past 13 years, Brian has been an advocate for the Hillsboro baseball field. Updates over the last 6 years.
And Tuesday's play will start at 11 a.m. with the winner's bracket semifinal, and then an elimination game, and then the winner's bracket final.
Awesome job.
That'll be the last game of the day on Tuesday, and if there is only 1 team left, that will take care of the tournament. If we need a second final,
thank you, Brian.
We're with 2 teams with 1 loss.
We're trying to finalize it, but it's a varsity-only home game versus Park River here at home.
And that championship game would be on Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock, if necessary.
The tournament starts on Saturday, but it appears
and again,
on Monday.
Everything on YourLiveEvent.com for the Region 2 Class B baseball tournament. Thompson, the defending region champions, and also the defending state champions 4 times over. We'll be back with the first pitch. Hatton-Northwood against Hillsboro Central Valley after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
For your farm, and who do you buy from? Make one call to Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Pioneer corn and soybean seed, sunflower and canola seed, AgriPro and Lima Grain wheat seed, plus SeedX sugar beet seed, all proven to deliver results. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Your farm, your future, your seed partner. Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins. The fun never ends.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today. And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemind.com.
West Main Pizza is serving you from Ada and the Rail District location in Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues. Pizza, calzones, wings, subs, salads, and more. Lunch, dinner, family meals, and business meeting orders. When you're in town or driving through, visit West Main Pizza. For daily specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook pages. Order by phone or westmainpizza.net. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the delicious West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District Dilworth.
We are coming to you this afternoon from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, for home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. This is the sort of a day where you might need to call your insurance agent on account of wind damage. We have a red flag warning in effect until 9 o'clock tonight for the region because of low humidity and very strong winds. Right now, 69 degrees with partly cloudy skies here at Hillsboro. The wind is out of the north-northwest at 25 miles an hour, gusting to 37. And a humidity of 29%. In baseball terms, the wind is blowing out. And you wonder a little bit about these cars that are
Leading off for the Thunder,
parked
number 4,
beyond
Weston
the left
Edgar.
field fence, just outside it. If the wind is blowing out, they just might come back there with a windshield that's not in the best of shape. Weston Enger, the shortstop, to lead it off for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. First pitch, ball one at 4:31. And a called strike, 1-1. Enger, a junior, he'll be followed by catcher Keegan Schrader and pitcher Aiden Johnson. Here's a grounder to short. Chase Affley fields it, and there's one up and one down. Now the catcher, Keegan Schrader, will stand in.
Now batting is number 13, Keegan Schrader.
Keegan will bat from the left side. He's a senior. He also does some pitching. That one's outside, ball one. Tyson Lushik behind the plate for Hillsboro Central Valley today. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Brody Dickoff at first base, Austin Cotton at second, Chase Hafley at short, and Matthew Hershey at third. Foul to the right. Count goes 1-2. The Hillsboro Central Valley outfield from left to right. Griffin Mitchell in left, Alexander Duffner in center, and Braden Chenault in right. That's in the air to right and hit pretty well. It'll be short of the wall, and that will be a one-out double for Keegan Schrader.
Now batting is number 10, Aiden Johnson.
So the Thunder with a runner in scoring position with one out for the pitcher, Aiden Johnson. Aiden is a junior. He'll bat right-handed. First pitch called strike, 0-1. Aiden's younger brother, Axel Johnson, on deck for the Thunder. Just underway, top of the first inning. Inside 1-1. Burrows leaving a lot of room in left center field. Strike call 1-2. Mitchell in left field played to pull, but the center fielder Duffner is pretty much straight away. Swing and a miss. Ball was dropped, but the throw to first is in time for the second out, and on the play, Keegan Schrader will go to third. Good alert base running by Schrader.
Now batting is number 3, Axel Johnson.
Two down now for Hatton-Northwood. Top of the first inning for Axel Johnson, the freshman left fielder. Grounded to the right side. Cotton hurries and gets there to retire the side. So a threat for Hatton-Northwood in the first inning. They can't cash in. No runs, one hit, no errors, one runner left. After a half inning on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hatton-Northwood nothing. Hillsboro Central Valley come to bat on YourLiveEvent.com.
701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HTSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HTSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HTSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
A one-out double for Hatton-Northwood in the top half of the first inning, but they're not able to convert. And now it'll be Hillsboro Central Valley's turn to bat. Catcher Tyson Lushik will lead off, followed by shortstop Chase Halfley and pitcher Bryce Miller. Facing right-hander Aiden Johnson.
Leading off for your Burros is number 5, Tyson Lushik.
Here is Tyson Lushik leading things off for the Burros. Tyson was 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored yesterday as the Burros beat Mayport CG 6-4. Now, time called as they're chasing a wrapper of some kind that got away. Wrapper with a W, that is. Aiden Johnson's first pitch, way outside ball one. Keegan Schrader behind the plate for Hatton-Northwood. Wesley Melland at first base, Ryder Ness at second, Weston Engler at short, and Holden Halverson at third. Low and away, 2-0. Hatton-Northwood's outfield, Axel Johnson in left, Alec Veer in center, Blake Adams in right. Low 3-0. Again, Axel Johnson in left field played to Paul. Call strike 3-1. Tyson will be playing football in the North Dakota Shrine game next month. That's hit through the hole on the left side for a base hit. So Lushik with a leadoff single for the Burros.
Number 2, Chase Halfley.
As I was saying, Tyson will play for the 11-man East team in the North Dakota Shrine game, which is going to be June 20th, not too far from here at Mayville State University. Throw to first, and Lushik is back. This would also be a pretty good day for Vicene sales in the concession stand and also in the first aid kits. A lot of dust going around. Called strike to Halfley, 0-1. Chase was the winning pitcher yesterday. He was 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. That's hit in the air to left. And that's out of here. Chase Halfley sending this one to left. And a quick 2-0 lead for the Burros. Lushik scoring in front of him.
Now batting's number 13.
Now Bryce Miller, the pitcher, will stand in. Bryce played third base yesterday. Had a double and 3 at bats and a walk, a run scored, and a run batted in. As he looked at ball 1. The tall junior standing in. Lined up the middle for a base hit. So the Burros start the day 3 for 3 at the plate.
Now batting's
And this will bring up the center fielder, Alexander Duffner. And a hello to Alex's grandparents in Iowa if they are watching our game today. One thing I didn't mention about the game Thursday that was added with Park River Fordville Lincoln as a quick throw to first. Gets Miller back. That game on Thursday will start at 5 o'clock. Runner goes, that's hit in the air to center field. And that is caught by Alec Veer for the first out. And Miller retreats to first. With that win, you never know if the ball is going to get away from somebody or get dropped. So Miller was doing the right thing and getting pretty far off first. And there he got a lead and dove back in safely as designated hitter Brody Breidenbach stands in. He's batting for the left fielder Griffin Mitzel. Missed the outside corner, 1-0. Brody had a home run to right center yesterday in 3 at-bats. A solo shot. That caught the outside corner at the knees, 1-1. Right fielder Braden Chenault on deck for the Burros. Leading 2-0. Throw to first. Miller back in time. Chase Hafley's 2-run homer earlier this inning separating the two teams. And that's it in the left field for a base hit. Miller will stop at second. That's 4 hits this inning for Hillsboro Central Valley. And time called as Coach Dennis Carpenter is going to go to the mound and have a chat with his pitcher. And this timeout brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Traill County's Agents with Answers, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Now batting for your Burros, number 10, Braden Chenault.
No changes. The meeting is dismissed. Here's Braden Chenault, the right fielder. Senior, 1 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Low, and it gets away from the catcher. And the runners move to second and third. On a wild pitch. It was in the dirt, and it got away from Keegan Schrader. Burros runners now at second and third. Miller at third, Breidenbach at second. Called strike 1-1. Second baseman Austin Cotton on deck for the Burros. Looking to add to a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. On a blustery day in Hillsboro. That caught the outside corner 1-2. And I mean just shaved it. Aiden Johnson from the stretch. That's hit high in the air, but it won't leave the infield, and whoa! Full credit to Ryder Ness, the second baseman, for making the grab.
Now batting number 1, Austin.
That's out number 2, and the runners hold at second and third. Any ball hit in the air today is going to be an adventure. Here's second baseman Austin Cotton. Looks at one outside, ball 1. Austin played shortstop yesterday and did not have an official at bat as he walked twice and had a sacrifice bunt. Low gets away from the catcher. Not rolling far enough. And the count is 2-0. Again, Schrader blocking it. And he slowed it up a bit. It was just a matter of him trying to find the ball. Breaking ball inside 3-0. Third baseman Matthew Hershey on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Outside ball 4, and the bases are loaded. First walk allowed by Aiden Johnson.
14, Matthew Hershey.
Now third baseman Matthew Hershey stands in. He normally plays second, playing at third today with Bryce Miller pitching. Miller normally the third baseman for the Burros. That's low, that gets away, but not far enough for somebody to try to advance from third. There's a lot of foul territory here at Hillsboro, down the lines and behind the plate. Caught the outside corner 1-1. Matthew Hershey 0 for 3 yesterday. Bases full of Burros. Swung on, slow grounder to short. Throw to first. And that'll retire the side. So the Burros get things started here in the first inning. 2 runs on 4 hits plus a walk. There were no errors. And the Burros left the bases loaded. 1 complete on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 2, Hatton-Northwood nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Center fielder Alec Veer looked at strike one. Next pitch, low 1-1. Veer, the number 5 hitter in the Thunder lineup. He'll be followed by third baseman Holden Halverson and first baseman Wesley Mellon. Swing and a grounder to the right side. Dickoff fields. Will throw to Miller covering for the first out. 3-1 the scoring play. First baseman to the pitcher covering. Now third baseman Holden Halverson will stand in.
Now batting number 6, Holden Halverson.
I'm not seeing any activity in the Hatton-Northwood bench or bullpen area. So Coach Dennis Carpenter not thinking of a change just yet. First pitch to Halverson, a strike one. 2-0 Hillsboro Central Valley. Grounder fielded nicely by Hershey. And that's out number 2. As I said, Hershey normally plays at second. Playing at third today, made a nice play for the second out. 2 quick outs for Hatton-Northwood here in the second. Now Wesley Mellon, the first baseman, stands in. That's in the air to center field. Easy pickings for Alexander Duffner in a quick 1-2-3 inning. For Hatton-Northwood in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After an inning and a half on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 2, Hatton-Northwood nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
This is Chris from Ag.
First baseman Brody Dickoff looks at a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Dickoff, the only Burrow that did not bat in the first inning. Swing and a grounder to third. Halverson has it, and his throw just in time for the out. One up and one down for the Burrows in the bottom of the second. Now catcher Tyson Lushik, who singled and scored in the opening inning. Aiden Johnson throws strike one. Aiden Johnson working out of the stretch. Low and inside 1-1. The wind blowing out here, and a strong wind. Here's a soft-liner fielded on one hop by the shortstop. Enger throws to first for the second out. 2 quick outs for Hillsboro Central Valley in the second. Brings up shortstop Chase Halfley, who hit a 2-1 homer in the opening inning to make the score what it is now. Righty to righty. Low and away, ball one. Two and I'm guessing Johnson doesn't really want to get anything over the plate to Halfley. That's hit in the air. Going over is the center fielder, Alec Veer, to make the catch and retire the side. So the Burrows go down 1-2-3 in the second. Nothing across. 2 complete on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 2, Hatton-Northwood nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Precision Planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
After 2 innings, Hatton-Northwood, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Hillsboro Central Valley, 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. Joe Lancello with you from Hillsboro. Hatton-Northwood will have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up here in the top of the 3rd inning. Second baseman Ryder Ness, right fielder Blake Adams, and shortstop Weston Enger. Yes, the sophomore looks at 1 high ball 1. This is the final game of the year for Hatton-Northwood, the regular season that is. Pitch inside again, 2-0. They are 6-5 in Region 2B play and 7-7 overall. Oh, that just missed, 2-1. Swing and miss, 2-2 to Ness. Ooh, 3-2. Bryce Miller missing inside and kind of tight. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Back on the grass, the shortstop Chase Halfley for the first out. Now right fielder Blake Adams will stand in. Adams, a senior.
Blake Adams.
Well, bat left-handed. Strike called. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Took something off it, just missed, 1-2. And that missed outside, 2-2. Shortstop Weston Enger to hit next for Hatton-Northwood. Low, 3-2. Low ball 4. First walk allowed by Bryce Miller. And the second base runner the Thunder have had today. The other one was Keegan Schrader, who doubled in the first inning. And he's now in the on-deck circle, Schrader, as Weston Enger stands in. The Thunder shortstop grounded to short his first time up. First pitch from Miller, high and away, ball 1. Adams a short lead at first. Brody Dickoff holding with him there. Strike 1-1. Miller looks over at first. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Miller deals. Breaking ball fouled out of here, and the count holds at 1-2. Adams leads at first, and a throw to first mishandled, but didn't get far enough away from Brody Dickoff for Adams to try to advance. Top of the third, 2-0 Hillsboro Central Valley. 1-2 pitch fouled out of here to the right. Count holds at 1-2. One-two pitch grounded to third. Hershey will have to hurry. And the throw getting away. And runners at second and third now with 2 out. Slowly hit ball. Hershey had to hurry the throw. And as it was, pulled the first baseman Dickoff off the bag. So Adams now at third and Enger at second with 2 out. The potential go-ahead run at the plate for Hatton-Northwood with just 1 out is Keegan Schrader, the catcher, who doubled the center his first time up. Got a piece of that count, 1-1. Now time called as catcher Tyson Leshek wants a word with this pitcher. Enger at second, Adams at third with 1 out. Top of the third, Thunder trying to get on the board, trailing 2-0. That's in the air to right center field. That will be cut by Duffner. Going to be a play at the plate in time. And the Thunder on the scoreboard. Schrader a sacrifice fly to center to make it a 2-1 game. Enger held his ground at second base. 2 down now here in the top of the third. Again, the tying run in scoring position for Aiden Johnson, the pitcher, who struck out his first time up. Lazy swing and a miss, strike 1. Enger at second with 2 out. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Johnson on both pitches, reaching for something low and away. Miller out of the stretch. The 0-2 popped up, and that's going to go out of here. Still 0-2 to Aiden Johnson. Axel Johnson, the left fielder, on deck for the Thunder. Whoop. Missed inside 1-2. Miller's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Bryce Miller. And the Thunder get 1 run here in the top of the third. Without a hit, there was a walk and there was 1 Hillsboro Central Valley error and 1 runner left. The Thunder have stranded 2. After 2.5 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 2, Hatton-Northwood 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Central Valley come to bat in the bottom of the 3rd inning with their 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up. Pitcher Bryce Miller, center fielder Alexander Duffner, and designated hitter Brody Breidenbach. Burrow's lead cut in half now to 2-1 as they come to bat in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Burrows got that 2-run homer from Halfley and then left the bases loaded in the bottom of the 1st. And here's a swing and a foul out of here, strike 1. It's a little early for regrets, but you wonder if that might come back to bite Hillsboro Central Valley. Aiden Johnson has retired 4 in a row. That pitch getting away, count evens 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Going after a high heater. Inside, 2-2. Fouled off of the plate, still 2-2 to Miller, who singled his first time up. Aiden Johnson, outside 3-2. Johnson has walked 1, thrown a wild pitch with no strikeouts, and he's allowed 4 hits. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's the first strikeout for Aiden Johnson.
Now batting's number 9, Alexander Duffner.
Now center fielder Alexander Duffner, who flied to center his first time up. Hillsboro Central Valley, 2 runs in the first. Hatton-Northwood, 1 in the top of this 3rd inning. And a lot of room behind home plate here, and the area right behind home plate is padded. So that could conceivably give the catcher a good carom. You never know which way the ball is going to go. Swung on, popped up left side in foul territory. That's something for the kids to chase. And the count goes 1-2. I guess there was a youngster who ran out to left field and retrieved the home run ball that Halfley hit in the 1st inning. Strike 3 called. So back-to-back strikeouts for Aiden Johnson to start the 3rd inning. His first 2 strikeouts of the day.
Number 8, Brody Breidenbach.
Now DH Brody Breidenbach, who singled in the first inning. That's the last hit the Burros have had. Grounded over the pitcher. Knocked down behind second base, and that'll be a base hit. So Breidenbach 2 for 2 today with the infield single. 5th hit of the day for the Burros. And they've got a base runner at first with 2 out for right fielder Braden Chenault, who popped to the second baseman Ness his first time up. Quick throw to first, and Breidenbach back safely. Two-1 Hillsboro Central Valley in the lead. As the Burros bat in the bottom of the third inning, a runner at first and 2 out. Fouled off. 0-1 to Chenault with second baseman Austin Cotton on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Throw to first again. And Breidenbach back safely. Got the inside corner throw to first high, but no problem for Breidenbach to get back in safely. 0-2 now to Chenault. Low and away, 1-2. Aiden Johnson, a lot of the time when he's missed the strike zone, it's been outside, and that one is low, 2-2. Breidenbach leads at first. The 2-2. Chop. Fair ball, third base line. And the throw gets away. And the Burros runners at second and third. Chenault hitting a chopper. And the throw by Holden Halverson simply not in time.
Now batting number 1, Austin Cotton.
First error of the day for Hillsboro, for Hatton-Northwood rather. And the Burros now runners at second and third with 2 out for Austin Cotton, who walked his first time up. That caught the outside corner, strike 1. Breidenbach at third, Chenault at second with 2 down. And that one gets away. Play at the plate. Not in time. And it's 3-1 on the wild pitch. And Chenault goes to third. Second wild pitch thrown today by Aiden Johnson. Count is 1-1 to Austin Cotton with a runner at third. Fouled out of here to the right. Count is 1-2. Third baseman Matthew Hershey to hit next for Hillsboro Central Valley if Cotton gets on. Oh, and that wind picking up. Strike 3 called. Okay. And that retires the Burros in the third. Third strikeout for Aiden Johnson. All those came this inning. Burros get a run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left. The Burros have stranded 4. 3 complete on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 3, Hatton-Northwood 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Left fielder Axel Johnson looked at strike one, then took a pitch outside. The count evens 1-1. Chop foul 1-2. Johnson grounded to second his first time up. He'll be followed by center fielder Alec Veer and third baseman Holden Halverson for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder here in the top of the fourth. Curve, nice pitch. Strike three. Three strikeouts for Bryce Miller. One up and one down for the Thunder in the fourth. Brings up center fielder Alec Veer, who grounded out first to pitcher. Swing and a foul, strike one. Righty against righty as Bryce Miller delivers. Strike of the knees 0-2. Whoop. Veer getting away from that one, and the count goes 1-2. Veer, just like the football offense, V-E-E-R. Swung on grounder to third. Hershey knocks it down and will not have a play.
Now batting is number 6, Holden.
That'll go as an infield single for Veer. Just the second hit of the day for the Thunder. The other was a one-out double by Keegan Schrader in the first inning. First pitch to Holden Halverson, the third baseman, is outside for ball one. Halverson grounded to third his first time up. 3-1 Hillsboro Central Valley as Hatton-Northwood bat in the top of the fourth inning. We play 7 here, unless it's tied. Strike call 1-1. Bryce Miller with a peek at first. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. And a stolen base for Alec Veer. And the count now 1-2 to Holden Halverson. Missed inside 2-2. Bryce Miller out of the stretch. And that hit him. So runners at first and second now for Hatton-Northwood with one out. Wesley Mellon, the first baseman, stands in. He flied to center his first time up. Strike called 0-1. Veer at second, Halverson at first with one down for Hatton-Northwood in the top of the fourth. Potential tying runs on base. Swing and a chopper to the hole on the right side. A throw to second in time, and that's all they'll get. Halverson thrown out 6-4 on the fielder's choice. As Melland is on first and Veer goes to third.
Now batting is number 2, Ryder Ness.
That was just the kind of a hop where Hafley had really no choice but to go to second. That was all they were going to get. So runners at the corners now with 2 down. For second baseman Ryder Ness, who popped to short his first time up. Breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Melland at first, Veer at third with 2 down. Thunder looking to cut into a 3-1 deficit. Swung on, hit in the air to right center field. Duffner comes over to make the grab and retire the side. Thunder threatening the fourth, but can't score. No runs. One hit battered. 2 runners left. The Thunder have stranded 4. Halfway through on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 3, Hatton-Northwood 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
And this update midway through the game brought to you by Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance. Ryan Opdahl in Hillsboro with home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777.
Leading off for your Burros, number 14, Matthew Hershey.
And we have a new pitcher for Hatton-Northwood. Ryder Ness, the second baseman, has moved to the mound. And his first pitch to Matthew Hershey, the third baseman, is outside ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hershey grounded to short his first time up. So Aiden Johnson in 3 innings allowed 5 hits, 3 runs. 2 of them earned. He walked 1, threw 2 wild pitches, and struck out 3. Inside, 3-1. Now it seems like there's been some kind of musical chairs on the diamond. Strike called, 3-2. You can't really tell if there are numbers on the front of the Hatton-Northwood shirts. I'll have to wait till the second baseman turns around. And that's low ball 4. So Ness begins his day on the mound with a walk.
Number 22, Brody Dickoff.
Now Brody Dickoff, the first baseman, who grounded to third his first time up. Hershey getting a lead out first. And they got him. Hershey a little bit too big of a lead. And he is picked off for the first out. So the base is empty now for the Burros in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball floats high, 1-0. Big swing and a miss, 1-1. Axel Johnson in left field played to pull. A lot of room in left center field. Low and away, 2-1. Catcher Tyson Lushik to hit next for Hillsboro Central Valley. Strike call 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Ness.
Now batting's number 5, Tyson Lushik.
2 down now for the Burros. As Tyson Lushik stands in, the leadoff hitter. And that hit him.
Now batting's number 2, Chase Halfley.
So Chase Halfley steps in now. He hit a 2-run homer in the first inning and flied to center in the second. I see that Weston Enger, the shortstop, is now playing second. Throw to first. And Lushik back safely. Ness trying to do something rarely done, and that's pick off 2 batters in an inning. Low and away, ball 1. So for the moment, I'm saying I don't know is on short, even though Abbott and Costello says I don't know is on third. Oh. And now the shortstop has turned around. Aiden Johnson, who began as the pitcher, is now the shortstop. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Burros got 2 in the first, Hatton-Northwood 1 in the third, and then Hillsboro Central Valley 1 again in the third. We're right now in the bottom of the 4th. Runner goes. Pitch is low, and it gets away from the catcher. That is a stolen base. Because Lushik was taking off anyway, and the fact that Schrader couldn't make a throw and that the ball got away from him doesn't really matter. So Lushik in scoring position with 2 out and a 2-1 count to Chase Halfley. Curve missed, 3-1. Pitcher Bryce Miller on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Outside ball 4. Second walk of the inning allowed by Ness. He's also hit a batter.
Bryce Miller.
So 2 men on for the Burros in the bottom of the fourth for Bryce Miller, the pitcher. He has a single and a strikeout in 2 appearances. Now time called as catcher Keegan Schrader wants to speak to Ness. The right-hander looks in. Inside ball 1. An appeal to the base umpire. Nope. 1-0 to Miller. Runner at second goes. The throw off target. And a run will score. And it's 4-1 Burros. And Halfley getting to second. Leshek with a stolen base. And a throwing error on the catcher Schrader allowed Leshek to score and Halfley to go to second. Hit toward the hole. Whoa. Nice job actually by Halfley to avoid getting tagged out there. And that'll retire the Burros in the fourth, but they get another run without the benefit of a hit. There were 2 walks, 1 Hatton-Northwood error, and 1 runner left. The Burros have stranded 5. 4 complete on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 4, Hatton-Northwood 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Weather and sports from your community. Look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
After 4 innings, Hatton-Northwood with a run on 2 hits and 2 errors. Hillsboro Central Valley 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. Joe Lancello with you from Hillsboro as right fielder Blake Adams to lead off for Hatton-Northwood in the top of the 5th. And that one's lined into right center field for a base hit. Adams walked his first time up.
Now batting is number 4, Weston.
Third hit of the day for the Thunder. And brings up the top of the order, and second baseman Weston Enger, who grounded to short, reached on a throwing error by the third baseman Hershey in the 3rd inning. Thought there was an appeal on that one, but nobody made a move. There's a called strike. Oh, and 2 the count. Okay. Righty against righty. Bryce Miller from the stretch. Swung on, foul to the right, but that's going to go behind the first base dugout. Still 0-2 to Weston Enger. Catcher Keegan Schrader on deck for Hatton-Northwood. Thunder looking to end the regular season over 500 as they're 7-7. High and away, 1-2. Hillsboro Central Valley looking for win number 10. They are 9-6 going into today. Fastball low, 2-2. Adams on first with the lead. Popped into left field. Coming over is the left fielder Griffin Mitchell to make the grab for out number 1, and Adams retreats to first.
Now batting is number 13, Keegan Schrader.
Keegan Schrader, the catcher, stands in. He doubled in the first inning, hit a sacrifice fly to center in the third. First pitch, low ball 1. Outside 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. As the breeze kicks up again here at Hillsboro. Two-one pitch missing low, 3-1. Shortstop Aiden Johnson to hit next for the Thunder. Strike called, 3-2. Fouled off. Schrader stays alive at 3-2. Payoff pitch again. Grounded to the right side and through for a base hit. So Schrader now 2 for 2 today. And Adams stops at second.
Now batting is number 10, Aiden Johnson.
And the Thunder with the potential tying run at the plate in shortstop Aiden Johnson, who was struck out twice. Fastball inside, ball 1. Hillsboro Central Valley up 4-1 as Hatton-Northwood bat in the top of the 5th. In for a strike, 1-1. Bryce Miller has allowed 4 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. He's walked 1, hit 1, and struck out 3. Strike call, 1-2. Left fielder Axel Johnson on deck for the Thunder. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is the second out.
Now batting number 3, Axel
And
Johnson.
the 4th strikeout for Bryce Miller. And before Axel Johnson stands in, he's going to have a chat with Coach Dennis Carpenter. If you heard a shot in the background, that was from across the way where there's a track meet going on at the Hillsboro Central Valley football field and track. Swung on, popped up, and that will go into the screen for strike one. Axel Johnson has grounded to second and struck out. Axel, a freshman. Swing and a miss 0-2. Axel's first name spelled Axsel, which is a new one on me. Adams at second, Schrader at first with two down. The 0-2. Chop to third, and Hershey right at the bag makes the force play there to retire the side. 5 unassisted on the fielder's choice. As the Thunder down to the fifth, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. The Thunder have stranded 6. After 4.5 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 4, Hatton-Northwood 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edgeonata, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Hillsboro Central Valley with the middle third of their batting order coming up. Center fielder Alexander Duffner, designated hitter Brody Breidenbach, and right fielder Braden Chenault.
Leading off for your Burros is Alexander Duffner.
Final line on the starting pitcher for the Thunder, Aiden Johnson. He went 3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Walked 1, struck out 3, and threw 2 wild pitches. Now Duffner, the senior center fielder, stands in. Facing Ryder Ness for the first time. Outside ball 1. Ness came in relief last inning and gave up an unearned run. Make that hit batter number 2. Has Duffner as aboard.
Now batting's number 8, Brody Breidenbach.
Now Brody Breidenbach, the DH, he has singled twice and scored once. Burrows up 4-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Throw to first, and Duffner back in safely. The way that wind is blowing, it sounds like winter, doesn't it? 0-2 to Breidenbach. Right fielder Braden Chenault to hit next for the Burros. The 0-2, Duffner goes. Pitch is low. The throw is in time for the out. 1-4 on the caught stealing for the first out. And the pitch was low. The count 1-2 now to Breitenbach. Whoops. 2-2. Outside 3-2. Again, Hatton-Northwood in the outfield. Axel Johnson in left, played to pull, and a lot of room in left center. But Fear in center has pulled over a few steps toward left center. High ball 4. Third walk allowed by Ryder Ness.
Now batting's number 10, Braden
In an inning and a third. Now Braden Chenault, the right fielder, popped to second and reached on a throwing error by the third baseman Halverson. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Braden, a senior, just returning to action within the last week or so after he'd suffered a knee injury almost 1 year ago. Outside 1-1. Missing an entire season due to injury really stinks, especially if you're a senior. Throw to first, and Breitenbach is back. Ness looks in for the sign and the 1-2. That was close. Ness, the second pitcher of the day for Hatton-Northwood. And he got jammed. And that's a foul ball. It may have hit the dirt in fair territory, but went into foul territory, and the catcher, Schrader, catching it, which means the ball is dead. The 1-2 again. Way outside, a throw to first. And Breitenbach back safely. The count 2-2 to Chenault, with second baseman Austin Cotton on deck for the Burros. Outside 3-2. Burros have led this one all the way. Ground ball through the hole for a base hit. There'll be a play at third. But Breitenbach is safe. Burros with runners at the corners now with one out. Sixth hit of the day for Hillsboro Central Valley, the first allowed by Ryder Ness.
Now betting's number 1, Austin Cotton.
Now Austin Cotton, the second baseman, who has walked and struck out, officially 0 for 1. And Coach Dennis Carpenter going to make a visit to the mound. And this break in the action brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trowell County's Agents with Answers, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. So the meeting is over. And Ness will stay on the mound with runners at first and third and one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Righty against righty. Inside ball one. Chenault at first, Breidenbach at third with one down. Hillsboro Central Valley up 4-1. Burroughs the number one seed for the Region 2B baseball tournament. Grounded foul, and Coach Benjamin Sran didn't even flinch. One and one to Hillsboro Central Valley's number one, Austin Cotton. Third baseman Matthew Hershey is on deck. Here's a fake a throw to third, which you can do, and then a throw to first. And Chenault is back. Ness from the stretch. Hit in the air to the right side. Going over is the second baseman, Enger, to make the grab for out number two, and the runners hold at first and third.
Now batting number 14, Matthew Hershey.
Now third baseman Matthew Hershey, who has grounded to short, walked his last time up but was picked off first by Ryder Ness, the pitcher. Another throw to first. And Chenault dives back in safely. (4-1) Hillsboro Central Valley. Bottom of the fifth inning. Bobbled by the pitcher. And the throw to first is wide, and a run scores. And it's 5-1. And again, runners at the corners.
Pinch hitting is number 4, Carson Cazette.
Now Carson Cazette will bat for first baseman Brody Dickoff. Hershey safe on a fielding error by the pitcher Ness. That's the third error by Hatton-Northwood today. Breitenbach scores and Chenault goes to third. Throw to first. And Hershey back safely. Strike call 1-1. The way Ness slammed the turf after the ball got by him, he knew. And excuse me, swing. And Ness will field that and throw to first to retire the Burros. Hillsboro Central Valley in the fifth get a run on one hit, a walk, a hit batter, one error, and two runners left. The Burros have stranded 7. 5 complete on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 5, Hatton-Northwood 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Burrow's making a few changes here in the top of the sixth inning. Carson Cazzette, who pinch hit for Brody Dickoff, will stay in the game and play second base, and he'll hit in the number 9 spot. Austin Cotton moves from second base to the mound. And Bryce Miller moves from pitcher to first base. So Bryce Miller's day on the mound is done. In 5 innings, he allowed 4 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. Walked 1, hit 1, and struck out 4. And Hatton-Northwood now coming to bat in the top of the 6th, trailing 5-1. As center fielder Alec Veers swings to the first pitch, grounds it to third. Hershey has it in a throw to first. 1 pitch, 1 up, 1 down. Now third baseman Holden Halverson, who has grounded to third and been hit by a pitch.
Now batting number 6, Holden Halverson.
Bryce Miller in position to get the win on the mound. And a called strike to Halverson. Austin Cotton's pitch. Fielded nicely by Halfley, but the throw too late. And Halverson on with an infield single. 5th hit of the day for the Thunder.
Now batting number 17, Wesley Mealand.
That was hitting the hole in a tough play for Halfley to make. Now Wesley Mellon swings at the first pitch and hits that one into left center field for a base hit. Halverson will stop at second. Back-to-back singles for the Thunder here to start the 6th inning after 1 out.
Pitch hitting is number 8, Sawyer Housen.
Sawyer Housen is going to bat for Ryder Ness. Howson. He's a sophomore. We'll see if Ness re-enters the game. And a liner to short.
Now batting is number 23, Blake Adams.
Caught by Halfley for the second out. And Adams swings to the first pitch and hits into center field for a base hit. And the Thunder have the bases loaded. Adams now 2 singles plus a walk and a run scored. So Halverson at third, Melland at second. Adams at first for the top of the order, and second baseman Weston Enger has grounded to short, reached on an error, and fly to left. Enger representing the tying run. First pitch outside, ball 1. The Thunder looking to roll here on the top of the 6th. Pace is loaded 2 out. That pitch inside 2-0. Got away from the catcher, and that'll score a run. And make it 5-2. That will be a passed ball as it hit Leshek's glove, and it seemed catchable, but then it got away. Strike call 3-1. So we have Milland at third and Adams at second with 2 out in a 5-2 game. He might be off on the count here. Maybe now it's 3-2. Hit in the air in the left field. And going back was Mitzel and makes the catch to retire the side. Hatton-Northwood get a run on 3 hits. No errors, 2 runners left. The Thunder are stranded 8 after 5.5 on the Tim Cassette Seat Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley leads 5-2 on YourLiveEvent.com.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Ryder Nesri enters the game to pitch in the bottom of the 6th inning for Hatton-Northwood as the Burros have the top of their order up. Catcher Tyson Leshek stands in. Outside ball 1. Tyson has singled and scored. Grounded to short, been hit by a pitch and scored and stole a couple of bases. That's hit well to left. And forget about it. Second homer of the day for the Burros. And a solo shot for Leshek makes it a 6-2 game.
Now batting number 2.
Brings up Chase Halfley. The shortstop who hit a 2-run homer in the first inning, fly to center and walked. First pitch, low ball 1. So Hillsboro Central Valley 3 outs away from their 10th win of the year. The 2-0. Off speed, in for a strike, 2-1. So for the second straight day, the Burros score 6 runs. Beat Mayport CG 6-4 yesterday. Fouled off of the plate, and the count now 2-2. First baseman Bryce Miller on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. low, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouled out of here. Payoff pitch again. Low ball 4. Fourth walk allowed by Ness in 1+ innings. Now first baseman Bryce Miller, who has singled, struck out, and grounded to third. Aiden Johnson pitching the first 3 innings for Hatton-Northwood. Ness came out in the 4th. Fastball low and away, ball 1. Ness from the stretch. Throw to first. And Halfley back safely. That caught the outside corner, 1-1. Hatton-Northwood in the 7th will have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. Schrader, Aiden Johnson, and Axel Johnson. Jammed him 2-1. Hit in the air to the right side in foul territory, and that is caught by a diving first baseman, Wesley Mellon, for the first out.
Now batting number 9, Alexander Duffner.
Alexander Duffner, the center fielder, stands in. He has flied to center, struck out, been hit by a pitch his last time up, and was caught stealing. Righty against righty as Halfley leads off first. Curve broken for a strike, 0-1. Ness deals, fouled off. 0-2. Designated hitter Brody Breidenbach on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Swung on, chopped foul. Duffner stays alive, 0-2. Burrows 2 runs in the first inning, single runs in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and now in the 6th. Hatton-Northwood 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th. The 0-2. That's blooped into center field. Oh, nice catch. Aiden Johnson at shortstop with a nice catch, tumbling down, and that retires. That's the second out, excuse me. So Duffner is retired. Halfley remains at first. And Coach Dennis Carpenter making another visit to the mound. This break in the action brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. So we are going to have a new pitcher. And we'll take a pause in the action. Back with more after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Coming into the game to pitch is the left fielder Axel Johnson.
Now batting number 8, Brody Breidenbach.
I did see Ryder Ness move toward the outfield. But I'm not sure if he's in left, center, or right. As the first pitch to Brody Breidenbach is low ball one. Brody with a single and 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Strike call 101. Ness in 2 2/3 innings has allowed 2 hits, 3 runs so far, 1 of them earned. Check that, 2 of them earned. No, just 1 earned run. Walked 4, hit 2, struck out 1. And Halfley is the responsibility of Ness if he should come in to score. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Axel Johnson comes in to put out the fire. And the Burros done in the 6th. They get another run, though, on the homer by Tyson Leshek. The only hit, there was a walk, no errors, and one runner left. The Burros have stranded 8. 6 complete on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 6 and Hatton-Northwood 2 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Keegan Schrader swung the first pitch, popped into short center field, where it was caught by shortstop Chase Halfley for the first down in the top of the 7th inning.
Now batting number 10, Aiden
Schrader had single, doubled, and hit a sacrifice fly. So that was actually the second time he's been unproductive. Swinging a grounder to third. Hershey's thrown out in time. That'll be an infield hit. Aiden Johnson had struck out 3 times before that.
Number 3, Axel Johnson.
4th hit allowed by Cotton. Now Axel Johnson, the pitcher, grounded to second, struck out, hit into a fielder's choice. Fastball inside, ball 1. Missing inside, 2-0. Center fielder Alec Veer to hit next for the Thunder. Popped up, foul territory, and the wind taking advantage of that. And since it landed in fair territory, Tyson Leshek just tagged out Axel Johnson for the second out, and Aiden Johnson will go to second base.
Now batting is number 5, Alec Veer.
The wind will play tricks on you, and it did there. What looked like a routine foul pop. Here's a routine fly to center. Duffner has it, and this one is over.
That's a ball game. JV game will start about 20 minutes.
So Hatton-Northwood in the 7th. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left. And the Thunder are stranded 9. Our final score on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 6, Hatton-Northwood 2 on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades, high-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
If you're looking for a maintenance-free lifestyle without the yard work and home upkeep, if you want to socialize and expand your circle of friends and enjoy sharing meals and activities with others in a lively community setting, Heritage House Apartments in Halstead might be the perfect fit for you. Find out how you can keep your independence while having access to supportive services tailored to your needs. Call Heritage House in Halstead, 218-456-2105, or visit halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Back at Hillsboro, Joe Lancello with you as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros improve to 10-6 on the season and 10-1 in Region 2B play as the Burros defeat Hatton-Northwood by a score of 6-2. The totals: Hatton-Northwood 2 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors, 9 runners left. Hillsboro Central Valley 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 8 runners left. The winning pitcher, Bryce Miller, he went 5 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 run. It was unearned, walked 1, hit 1, and struck out 4. Austin Cotton pitched the final 2 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 run. That was unearned. No walks or strikeouts. Taking the loss for Hatton-Northwood, who are now 7-8 on the season, 6-6 in region play. Aiden Johnson took the loss. In 3 innings, he allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, walked 1, struck out 3, and threw 2 wild pitches. Ryder Ness went 2 2/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 3 runs, only 1 earned. He walked 4, hit 2, and struck out 1. Axel Johnson got the final out of the game with a strikeout. Hillsboro Central Valley led from wire to wire as Chase Hafley hit a 2-run homer in the first inning to put the Burros on top 2-0. Hatton-Northwood got a run back in the third. Blake Adams walked. Weston Enger reached on a 2-base error, putting runners at second and third. Keegan Schrader then with a sacrifice fly to make it a 2-1 game. In the bottom of the third, the Burros got that run back. With 2 out, Brody Breidenbach reached on an infield single. Braden Chenault hit a grounder to third, and there was an error by the third baseman, putting runners at second and third. And then a wild pitch allowed Breidenbach to score and make it a 3-1 game. 1 more run for the Burros in the 4th inning. Again, with 2 out, Tyson Leshuk was hit by a pitch, stole second, stole third. And came in to score on a throwing error by the catcher Schrader. 4-1 Burros after 4 innings. Hillsboro Central Valley got another one in the 5th. With 1 out, Brody Breidenbach walked. Braden Chenault with a single, sending Breidenbach to third. After a pop-up, Matthew Hershey hit a ground ball that the pitcher Ness mishandled, allowing Breidenbach to score to make it 5-1. Hatton-Northwood got a run in the 6th when, with 1 out, Holden Halverson reached on an infield single. Wesley Millen with a single. And Then with 2 out, Blake Adams with a single to load the bases. And Halverson would come in to score on a pass ball. But that was the only run Hatton-Northwood got on the 6th, and that cut the gap to 5-2. Then in the 6th inning, Tyson Leshuk led off with a home run to left. That made the final score 6-2. As Hillsboro Central Valley now 10-6 overall, 10-1 in Region 2 Class B. Hatton-Northwood 7-8 overall, 6-6 in Region 2B. We'll have our post-game awards and hopefully get a word with Coach Benjamin Strand after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben brings years of experience and friendly service to every repair, big or small. It happens. Vehicles get damaged, unfortunate crashes, scratches, windshields broken. Ben will take care of it with honest professional service that you can rely on. 701-636-4981, Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Ben says, thank you for your business.
Back at Hillsboro, Joe Lancella with you as the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs defeat the Hatton-Northwood Thunder by a score of 6-2. And time now for our post-game awards. Our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. We'll go with Hillsboro Central Valley catcher Tyson Leshuk. 2 for 3 at the plate. He was also hit by a pitch. He scored 3 times. Drove in a run with a solo homer. Tyson Leshuk, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Our precision play of the day brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. I'll go with a play in the 4th inning. Hillsboro Central Valley had a runner at first, and pitcher Ryder Ness picked him off. That's our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. And our connection of the game, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, proudly providing internet, phone, and cable TV service for the rural areas and local communities throughout the Red River Valley. And our postgame connection would be Chase Hafley's 2-run homer in the 1st inning that gave the Boroughs a 2-0 lead in a game they would eventually go on to win 6-2. Our connection of the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. A reminder that Hillsboro Central Valley will have one more regular season baseball game. That will be Thursday. here at home against Park River Fordville Lincoln. That will be a 5 o'clock start here on YourLiveEvent.com. And then also join us on Saturday for the Region 2B baseball tournament. We should have the final seedings either this evening or tomorrow. Just keep track at rjbroadcasting.com and also KRJB Radio 106.5 FM, Gold 101.5 KRJM. And we'll let you know who's going to play who. The first game is at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning from Mayville State University. And that's going to do it here from Hillsboro. Thanks very much to Activities Director Dave Nelson. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business. If nothing else, just stop by and say thank you. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello, the final score once again here. Hillsboro Central Valley 6, Hatton-Northwood 2. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.